Hello everyone. All right, so in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get you guys, help you guys get started on the first homework assignment that is posted on Canvas. So one thing I do want to mention is we went over print statement in the lecture. There also, if you don't want anything to be printed and you just want to type something here for your reference, there is few things known as comments. So if you have double backslashes and then anything that you type after this will be ignored by the compiler. So compiler is what runs the code. So if I run it now, all this code, this will be ignored. Nothing will be printed onto the console. So you can have multiple comments in there. You should have a comment for any line, any method or anything that you add to your code. So this is how you add a comment. So there are multiple ways you can add a comment. This is the line comment. The other one is, I'm actually going to delete this, is a multi-line comment. And that is, sorry, something like this. So anything that I type in between the starting point is this is the ending point. Anything that I add in there, this is a block comment. So you can have multiple paragraphs if you wanted to add here, and that would go in as a block comment. So what I did is I copied the description of the assignment, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to paste it here and see how that looks. It's taking up a lot of space. I'm going to try to put it together, make it look a little nicer. Just a minute. Right, and let's see. So I'm trying to just copy every single thing that I want you to do, and I'm going to try to add it here. Mainly the requirements that needs to be fulfilled. All right, and just a minute. All right, so I formatted it nicely. So each of these represents that you need to do something for your assignment. So I pasted it as a comment. So even if I run it, nothing's gonna be affected on my code. And anything that I type afterward, like code or anything like that, that would turn into the compiler will actually see it. All right, the first instructions they ask you to do is you have to print the mall's name and welcome message. So welcome message, so we can do print the name of the mall centered on the first line and print a welcome message below the mall's name. So that could be something like this. So system.out.println, and that would be welcome to Usman's mall, right? So the name of the mall, you actually have to come up with the name. I'm just going to use my name for right now. And that's the first thing they want you to do, name of the mall, but it says centered. So right now, if you run it, it's not going to be centered, right? So it's going to be all the way to the left. So the way you would center it, they just want you to do it manually. So you can add spaces here, just like this. And now all the spaces will print. And now it's kind of like centered if you look at it, if the page just goes all the way here. So the formatting is up to you, however you want. They give you some kind of example that you can go off of, but it's your estimation, obviously. You just got to make it look nicer. And system.out next println, and then next thing you need to do is write a welcome message right below that. And the welcome message could be something experience the best shopping in town. And if I can spell it correctly, shopping in town. just like this. Now let's run it and see how it looks. So obviously you're gonna have to run it multiple times to look at how it's formatting. It is not formatting nicely, so I'm gonna move it a little to the left, just like this. Run it again. All right, that looks okay. And what the next thing I can do is I can add some kind of dashes to make it look nicer, and that would be something like this. And run it. All right. And if you want to skip a line between this one and these dashes, you can. What you can do is you can add system.out.println, just an empty one, and that would actually skip the line. Remember, this skips a line, right? So it prints nothing but skips a line. So you can add a line like this one, or there's another way you can do. At the end of this line, you can add a special character. So you can add a special character, a new line character, and that would be translated. So even if I comment this line out, remember when you comment a code out, that turns into a comment and it is ignored by the compiler. So now it's going to skip a line automatically because we're using ln, and now it's going to skip one extra line because we have a new line character. There are special characters that are reserved by Java. So one is this one, new line, tab is like this one, and there are a bunch of other ones that you can do. But new line characters like this one, and run it, and that would print the exact same thing. All right, and then after that, you just have to follow the instruction, then come up with the follow instruction, then come up with the mall directory, right? So I just wanted to make a video, get you guys started how to do this. And I don't want to do the whole assignment for you, but this is just how you get started. And the next thing is you display categories of stores. One thing you can do is obviously you want to format it nicely, so you want to skip a line, and then you can print ln, and that would be categories and stores. And then you can go down just like this, and that would be fashion, and then tab it, or space, and create a directory just like this. All right. If you have any questions or concerns, obviously email me, stop by during my office hours, and then I'll be able to help you. So it looks a little nice now. All right.